day's a day, a bad luck's always coming my way.
For today's Grimm adventure, we're doing something a little otherworldly, if you will. If you're like me and you're a fan of the 1979 movie Phantasm, then this video might pique your interest, especially if you're a fan of all the Phantasm stories and you got the full picture of who the tall man was, famously portrayed by Angus Grimm. This video is about the Red Planet. When I say that this video is about the Red Planet, no, I am not talking about the planet Mars. Instead, I'm talking about the 1979 horror movie called Phantasm, which was directed and written by Don Coscarelli. Now, let's say you know absolutely nothing about the Phantasm universe or who the tall man was. Basically, the first movie, the tall man who was played by Angus Grimm, one of the most terrifying villains in cinematic history, but at the same time, one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Sadly, he's passed.
The funeral is about to begin, sir.
So in the movie Phantasm, the tall man plays the town's mortician, who is killing and reanimating the dead and turning them into these weird zombies. And it's up to the townsfolk, basically a little boy, his brother, and Reggie Bannister, who's an ice cream man, to lure out and kill this mortician, this terrifying mortician. And a whole bunch of flying, killing spheres. Now, the reason that we're visiting this particular mausoleum and cemetery from Phantasm Part 3 is because, if I'm not mistaken, the mausoleum, the halls of the mausoleum from the first Phantasm were all a set that was built. So that means this is pretty much the only place that you can go to as a Phantasm fan and come really close to finding that gateway to the Red Planet. Now, what exactly is the Red Planet? That's a very good question. The quickest answer to this is basically watch the Phantasm movies, all of them. They're a lot of fun. But if you don't want to do that, the Red Planet is accessible. There's a gateway to the Red Planet inside the Morningside Mausoleum. You walk into this really bright white room that is lined from floor to ceiling with these black barrels that are filled with basically the tall man's minions. And you have to pass through these dimensional forks, these two metal pools. And that is what we're here to talk about today. We're gonna go to the Red Planet. Well, it looks like we have a bit of a plot twist to filming today's video. The person who was supposed to meet me here to unlock the gate to this mausoleum so we can get inside and match up some shots from Phantasm 3 just called me and said he can't make it and asked if we can reschedule to early next week, which is okay. So for now, we have to put this video on hold. Now this just means that that rusted old lock right there is gonna remain in place just a little bit longer, which is okay. From here, we're gonna head out to where they filmed the Red Planet scenes and then come back next week to get inside the mausoleum, which means you're gonna get a little bit of a time travel adventure. Those are always fun. When it comes to the world of Phantasm, maybe I shouldn't call it a time travel adventure. Instead, it's a interdimensional adventure, if you will. All right. So now this is the future me, and we have a little bit of a change of plans. You see, we're not going to be able to take the camera, the video camera, inside the mausoleum to show you what we want to show you, but we're allowed to go inside with pictures. So what you're about to see is different pictures from the mausoleum, from two mausoleums that they used in Phantasm Part 3. In the movie Phantasm, whenever the group walks into the White Room, Mike kneels down in front of the dimensional forks and he puts his hand through and he finds that something's a little off. And then he falls through, and that is where we see the red planet, where the sky is red and the gravity is all strange, and he sees the tall man's minions, cloaked slaves, walking up this like stone hillside. That hillside, the red planet, is right behind me. Pretty desolate and beautiful, right? Now in real life, this is the Santa Fe Dam in a place called Irwindale, California. And it's a very quick scenes where the sky is red and you can see the tall man's minions walking up the hillside. It's pretty stunning. It's a pretty surreal scene, kind of haunting and terrifying. And then Mike's brother reaches in and pulls him back to reality. And he tells him what he sees. It's a very quick scene, but pretty cool, right? Now this is definitely a busy road. And it's crazy to me how many people that drive by this know that this is such an interesting place when it comes to the world of horror. Oh man, I just can't get over it. It is something else. I mean, look at that. Now this is a recreational area, so you can actually go on the other side of the dam and hike, ride bikes. I've seen some people up there on the crest of the hill. But this is it. Now I will say this, driving around the dam, they could have filmed those scenes pretty much anywhere here. But where we were just at is probably the widest portion of it, the longest portion, to get the shot that we needed. But this is definitely the right place. As you can see here, Santa Fe Dam recreational area. Now in order to get back there, you have to pay a fee. It is owned by Los Angeles County, as well as the US Army Corps of Engineers, but we're not gonna go back there. I feel like everything we needed, what we came here for, we can get from the outside. Now trust me when I tell you that I'm that much of a horror nerd that getting to say that I visited the red planet from one of my favorite horror movies, Phantasm, is pretty high up there when it comes to visiting filming locations. This is actually really cool that I am standing right here. Come on. With that being said, thank you for joining us on another grim adventure, this time to the world of Phantasm and visiting the red planet. Until next time, happy Halloween.
Wherever I come, bad luck just comes my way. Wherever I go, hard luck is there to stay. Good luck never stays a day. Bad luck's always coming my way.